As the first light of dawn kisses the dewy blades of grass, a serene symphony of chirping birds and rustling leaves fills the air, inviting you to step into the timeless charm of a rustic farmhouse garden. Here, every corner tells a story, every plant has a purpose, and every element is a testament to the art of simple, natural living. This garden isn't just a place, it's an experience that stirs the soul, a sanctuary where nature and nostalgia converge in perfect harmony. Imagine walking through a weathered wooden gate, its hinges creaking ever so softly, revealing a path lined with cobblestones that have seen countless seasons. The scent of lavender and rosemary drifts through the air, mingling with the earthy aroma of freshly tilled soil. Rustic wooden planters age to a perfect patina, brim with a riot of wildflowers, sunflowers, daisies and poppies, each petal vibrant and inviting. A vintage wheelbarrow repurposed as a charming planter overflows with cascading ivy and delicate pansies, adding a touch of whimsy and history. Nestled among the lush greenery, a reclaimed wooden bench offers a quiet spot to sit and reflect, its surface smooth from years of use. Nearby, an old iron watering can stands as both a practical tool and a decorative piece, symbolizing the garden's nurturing spirit. Handcrafted birdhouses, each uniquely designed, hang from the low branches of a sprawling oak tree, providing a haven for the garden's feathered friends. In the heart of the garden, a quaint pergola made of reclaimed barnwood stands tall, draped in fragrant wisteria and twinkling fairy lights that come alive as the sun begins to set. Beneath its shade, a rustic wooden table set with mismatched chairs invites you to linger over a cup of herbal tea, the breeze carrying the soothing sounds of nature's own orchestra. Raised garden beds framed with weathered timber are rich with heirloom vegetables and herbs, tomatoes ripening to a deep red, basil spreading its fragrant leaves, and cucumbers clinging to trellises made from twisted vines. Each plant is a nod to the farmhouse tradition of self-sustainability, offering a bountiful harvest and a deeper connection to the earth. A meandering path leads to a hidden corner of the garden where a small pond glistens under the dappled sunlight. Water lilies float lazily on its surface, and the gentle trickle of a stone fountain adds a meditative melody to the tranquil setting. A rustic wooden swing suspended from the sturdy branch of an ancient tree invites you to sway gently and lose yourself in the timeless beauty of this pastoral paradise. Rustic farmhouse garden ideas draw inspiration from the simple, functional and aesthetically pleasing designs of traditional farm life. These gardens are characterized by their use of natural materials, vintage decor, and a mix of ornamental and edible plants. They evoke a sense of nostalgia and tranquility, blending seamlessly with the surrounding landscape. Here are some key elements and ideas for creating a rustic farmhouse garden. Natural materials and reclaimed wood. Use materials like weathered wood, stone and metal to create structures and pathways. Reclaimed barnwood can be used for garden beds, benches and pergolas, adding a touch of history and sustainability. Vintage decor. Incorporate vintage items like old watering cans, wheelbarrows and galvanized tubs. These can be repurposed as planters or decorative pieces, adding charm and character to the garden. Wildflowers and heirloom plants. Plant a variety of wildflowers such as sunflowers, daisies and poppies. Heirloom vegetables and herbs like tomatoes, basil and beans not only provide a connection to the past but also contribute to a self-sustaining garden. Raised garden beds. Construct raised garden beds from reclaimed wood or stone. These beds are not only functional for growing vegetables and herbs but also add structure and definition to the garden space. Pathways and walkways. Create meandering pathways with cobblestones, gravel or mulch. These paths lead visitors through different areas of the garden, encouraging exploration and discovery. Pergolas and arbors. Build pergolas and arbors from rustic materials and allow climbing plants like wisteria, roses and ivy to grow over them. These structures provide shade and a sense of enclosure, making the garden feel cozy and inviting. Birdhouses and bird baths. Add handcrafted birdhouses and bird baths to attract wildlife. These features not only enhance the garden's ambience but also support local bird populations. Water features. Include a small pond or fountain to introduce the soothing sound of running water. This can be a focal point of the garden and provide a habitat for aquatic plants and animals. Outdoor seating areas. Create seating areas with rustic benches, swings, or a simple wooden table and chairs. These spaces are perfect for relaxing, enjoying a cup of tea, or gathering with friends and family. Lighting. Use lanterns, string lights, or solar-powered garden lights to illuminate the garden in the evening. Soft, warm lighting enhances the garden's romantic and peaceful atmosphere. Edible landscaping. Integrate fruit trees, berry bushes, and vegetable patches into your garden design. Apple, pear, and plum trees not only provide delicious fruit but also add to the rustic charm. Blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries can be grown along the garden edges or in dedicated beds. Compost and rain barrels. Implement sustainable practices by setting up compost bins and rain barrels. Composting kitchen scraps and garden waste enriches the soil, while rain barrels collect water for irrigation, reducing reliance on municipal water supplies. Flowering borders and hedges. Plant flowering borders and hedges to define different garden areas and create privacy. Shrubs like hydrangeas, lilacs, and lavender provide vibrant blooms and lovely fragrances, while also serving as natural boundaries. Cottage garden. Mix. Embrace the cottage garden aesthetic by mixing a variety of plants in a seemingly haphazard but charming manner. Combine perennials, annuals, herbs, and vegetables in a free-flowing design that emphasizes abundance and color. Rustic structures. Build simple structures like potting sheds, greenhouses, or chicken coops using reclaimed wood and other natural materials. These functional buildings can be both practical and beautiful, adding to the overall rustic feel. Mulching and ground cover. Use organic mulch such as straw, wood chips, or pine needles to keep soil moist and suppress weeds. Ground cover plants like creeping thyme or chamomile can fill in gaps, adding texture and fragrance while reducing maintenance. Seasonal decorations. Celebrate the changing seasons with garden decorations. In spring, add potted tulips and daffodils. In summer, hang baskets of petunias and fuchsias. Come autumn, decorate with pumpkins and gourds. In winter, use evergreen boughs and rustic lanterns to maintain a festive feel. Functional art. Incorporate functional art pieces like trellises, arbors, and gates made from wrought iron or rustic wood. These pieces can support climbing plants while adding an artistic touch to the garden. Wildlife habitat. Create habitats for local wildlife by incorporating bird feeders, bat houses, and bee hotels. Planting native flowers and shrubs can attract pollinators like bees and butterflies, enhancing biodiversity in your garden. Personal touches. Finally, add personal touches that reflect your style and preferences. Whether it's a favorite plant, a family heirloom repurposed as garden decor, or a special seating area, these elements make the garden uniquely yours. A rustic farmhouse garden is a celebration of nature's bounty and beauty. It's a space that evolves with the seasons, offering a peaceful retreat and a connection to simpler times. By incorporating these ideas, you can create a garden that not only looks beautiful, but also supports a sustainable, nature-friendly lifestyle. Embrace the rustic charm and let your garden become a haven of tranquility and timeless appeal. This rustic farmhouse garden is not just a retreat from the modern world, it's a celebration of life's simple pleasures and a reminder of the enduring beauty found in nature's embrace. It's a place where every visit feels like coming home, where the past and present coexist in a harmonious dance, and where the soul can find true peace and inspiration.